G'day guys, Neo here from Shipbox Adventures. Thought I'd do a bit of a review on this King's Tourer rooftop tent. I've seen a lot of review videos on rooftop tents recently, and I've gotten annoyed because people have used them for 3 days and then they think they can review them. So this one here, I reckon, is one of the longest used King's Tourers in Australia. I've slept in it for over a year and a half for the last 3 years. And yeah, I'll tell you a bit of what's been good, what's been shit, and why we're gonna replace it. So yeah, so we're just on the Murray River at the moment, and it was quite hot last few days. We were sweating our ring out the first couple, and now we're just freezing. But a couple of things that's been going wrong with this tent, well, not wrong, but just annoying us, is this flaps around a lot, and I sometimes just tie it down to the ladder so it can't be buggered getting some pegs out, which helps it out a bit. But then when it's windy, this flies away, and this thing here, the other night it broke for like the 5th time, and the mount's flown away, so now we just had it dangling down for the last couple of days. This strap here, it's been completely sun damaged. We had to replace that one, and another one through there, and the rest of them are all stiff. There's a big rip in the side here, but that's probably our fault. And if you come here, where we enter on top of this side, it's just all of the aluminium sheet has just come apart, and on the inside when you're scurrying through, there's actually a huge crack in the aluminium, so that's probably going to fail soon and actually blow through. So that's been a bit of an issue, but it's been a good enough tent, just, you know, using it day to day. It doesn't leak really. We've had in some pretty big rains. There's not been the biggest ventilation in it. They make the windows up high when they could have it all the way down to actually get ventilation over you, but they don't for some reason. This doesn't get good ventilation with the wind because this is in the way of it, and on the other side, it's got a nice window on the other side, but that's about it really. And with these windows, you can't actually prop these up to fully open it to help ventilation. So that's what you actually need to put these out, which is an extra thing to do. This thing here, the cover, is the main reason we want to get rid of it. Just putting it over and zipping it up every day is the biggest pain in the ass, because we got the awning on the other side, which is quite hard to get behind it. Red dust all over it, and it just buggers out real quick. This is the second cover I've had on it. The first one was quite sun damaged, and the zipper was coming off from the stitching. So I bought this one in the Northern Territory from a fellow restoring rooftop tents. So on this side you can see the cover is really sun damaged. It used to be a nice green, but now it's a grey kind of colour, which I'm assuming if we keep using it, it'll probably start tearing, but that's probably to be expected after using it for a year and a half. A lot of the time just left out in the hot sun up north, so it's done pretty good for that long. I would say that, but yeah, it's just too much to pack it up being almost every day. It keeps us from driving around and exploring a bit more, because it's just too much to set up, too much to pack up. So we just end up staying at camp and not really exploring enough. All right, so when we're getting in the rooftop tent, we've always got sandy or dusty feet, so we try to minimize the sand and dust to get in here. This bag's been pretty good. I just keep a brush in it, brush your feet off before you get in, between your toes, all that. And then when you get in, you're moving around a lot, and you can hear it. It's just, yeah, it's loose, it's pretty shit. Come up, you can see the flooring, that's all waterproofing that's coming off the side of the stitching. You can see there's big cracks all through here, because you just crawl over this side to actually sleep in it. So that's getting pretty far gone. It could be fixed if you buy it new and just put some rivets in over these main structures to stop it from stretching. but we didn't do that. I've put lights in here, just zip tied onto the roof, and just normal King's adjustable lighting. Leave these bungee cords connected, but not the lower ones. These ones just help it pull in a little bit, but doesn't really do much. I've kind of just drilled a hole. It's a bit messy, but drilled a hole, put a little cigarette socket thing in here, so we have power and we can charge stuff while we're sleeping. As you can see, all this plastic stuff here that's supposed to waterproof the stitching is just coming off everywhere, all through up here, and yeah, just from too much use. So yeah, you can see when it's raining, just little droplets forming through here, and it just starts leaking down. Especially where we've had to re-sew on those straps outside, which was just here, leaks through that. But other than that, it's been a pretty good tent. Lots of room up in here. You can kind of sit up here, play a game if it's raining. You can leave all your bedding in here actually as well. We got this blanket in here. What I do when I'm packing it up, I just fold it over the crease line, just like this. It folds just in here. Leave the pillows here, and a bit more room at the head just for all the fabric to be able to squish in there. And yeah, that's all we do for pack up. This mattress gets pushed back over from these two straps, and yeah, it's pretty cold at the moment, so we've got all the windows closed to actually keep some warmth in, but we've still been freezing. I only brought summer clothes because I didn't know it gets cold. So when we go for a little mission into town, we just put the cover over and leave all of it like that. These two straps on. These two straps, they've just been used so much. The Velcro is not actually there anymore, so we just put it through the shackle and tie just a basic knot. It doesn't come undone. So that's just the easiest way to do that while you're going around. With this rooftop as well, the flapping has been quite annoying in the wind. All of this just moves and everything's loose. This thing here, it keeps sliding down with the wind, but especially up the top here, this second layer, it just flaps together and just is the most annoying noise all night. You can kind of tighten it by having this around here and then actually pulling it down, but it just flaps over. That's been a pretty big thing, because it was quite windy a couple nights ago and it was just barely got sleep from it. There's just too much fabric around. I'm sure you can actually take this top part off, it's just these straps on it, but we've just left it on for sun protection and heat protection. So yeah, that's the review. All in all, I'd recommend if you're doing a budget trip. This was only, I think, $500 when I bought it, and you know, it's lasted from Cape York to the Gulf to Northern Territory, Arnhem Land, WA, Broome, and now all the way to South Australia. And yeah, can't complain with the price tag on it, but we're definitely going to upgrade to the King's hardtop light, the Grand Tourer, just because it's the cheapest one we can find. That's clamshell. So yeah, maybe we'll do a review on that in a couple months or after a year of using it, just so you can get a good idea. Yeah, easy as.